Hello everybody! I would like to share with you all a current observation of mine. If you know me, you probably know that in my conversation with me, I always advise to minimize the usage or not use at all an electrical gadget for children younger than 5 years old. My first fight was roughly about 5 years ago when I noticed the ongoing use of the TV as a distraction for younger children. Then the popularity of the smartphones and tablets grew. And this because another battle is my line of work. With the change of the technology and society, we are not able to zero out the use of those gadgets, as it is becoming a new norm. The electronical waves those gadgets send can affect a young child who is developing, and so I ask you all as a parents to minimize the usage of them as much as possible. Use the old method of just being there as a parent. There's no gadget in the world that can replace the presence, a hug, a warmth that the parents give a child. And this is what they need the most. We all know that children need long hours of deep sleep. Using any monitor without their sleep awakes them, makes it harder for them to sleep, and shortens their sleeping schedule. This can affect them physiologically, as children can be tired, quite antsy, and a lack of good sleep can even stunt their growth. The constant use of phone for younger children during the meal times, which currently is happening, may allow the children to finish the meal, but in fact the child isn't focused on the food, but the screen in front of them. This can lead the child not noticing the food and being offered has no idea of what they are eating, which can lead to difficulty in choosing later, and they don't recognize texture of foods. Another important thing which screen use for children under the age of 2 can cause is speech problem. Children don't develop the vocabulary and there is a speech delay. There is a poor imagination in a child, and often children have socializing problem as they don't know how to play with the creativity is blurred. Those are only a few of the problems that screen use can cause. So as you parents can keep this in mind, go back to reading books, eating dinner all together, singing song, or spending time together, especially in those times when we have to isolate. A human is not a solitary animal. We need other humans. We need to feel the presence of another and share feelings as an adult. So you can imagine how much a young child needs this. I mean, you don't need to follow this if your goal is to have a child who is expected in a virtual world with virtual friends, live, and in the real world they almost don't exist. What I'm talking about is now, you know that I do enjoy physical activities, and I believe that for children is a crucial part of their growth. I was on my way back from Greenwich Park when I stopped by a red light. I noticed a young mother walking across with a child on a scooter. But what surprised me was the mother was pulling the scooter like a horse, while a child stood on it with the 2 hands holding a phone, his eyes huge with interest focusing on it. No one did. He lifted his head as they crossed the road. The child was being active by being outside on his scooter, but there was no true enjoyment for the scooter ride, but the phone in front of him. Another thing I noticed was, as I was parking my car on the pavement, a young family walked past with a young baby in a buggy. The child was sitting in a buggy with the phone placed in front of him, while the parents walk side by side, smiling and chatting and hugging. So I ask, is there a new norm? I hope you enjoyed it. Thumbs up if you like it, and see you soon. Bye!